Tennessee lawmakers will again debate whether terminally ill patients have the right to choose medically assisted suicide. But one state recently moved to make sure it doesn't happen, and voters had a say in it. As we continue our all-day special reports on the right to die debate, News 2's Tori Gessner looks at the impact of a narrowly passed constitutional amendment in West Virginia.
It's a deeply personal decision some Tennessee lawmakers are pushing to make legal this legislative session.
Other states have allowed for dignity in death and allowed people, as they enter in the last stage of life, choose to medically end their life at that moment.
Medically assisted suicide aims to give terminally ill patients death with dignity. 10 states and Washington, D.C. currently allow it. Last year, West Virginia became the first to constitutionally ban it.
An important part of the pro-life movement is ensuring life is protected from conception to natural death. And this is just another tool in the toolkit for that.
Last March, on the last night of the legislative session, West Virginia lawmakers passed a resolution to let voters decide whether to ban medically assisted suicide in the state's constitution.
There could be a court that decides that there is a right to, for example, to commit suicide using a physician. And what this does is that it enshrines it in the state constitution that that kind of activity is going to be prohibited going into the future.
The constitutional amendment bans someone from participating, quote, in the practice of medically assisted suicide, euthanasia, or mercy killing of a person. But critics argued that was already illegal under West Virginia law.
It's very bizarre that they're trying to constitutionally stop it, because this would be the first state in the country to ever do that, ever.
In November, that's exactly what happened. But barely. Voters passed the ban by less than a single percentage point, or less than 6,000 votes.
I'm as pro-life as I can possibly get. I think listening to the great people of West Virginia, letting them make the decisions and everything is always a smart money to us.
Critics continued to push back.
Restoring reproductive freedom. We feel that the people of West Virginia should be able to vote on that, but the Republicans won't let us vote on it because they know what the outcome will be, just like in every other state. So instead, they put this meaningless constitutional amendment on that's banning something that's already banned.
Back in Tennessee, assisted suicide is a Class D felony. Lawmakers will again consider legalizing the measure this session, potentially drawing a line between politics and what's personal. In Nashville, Tori Gessner, News 2.
There is currently no legislative effort in Tennessee to ban medically assisted suicide like in West Virginia.